Hey, collective, butterfly goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger. Y'all get in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Taco Tuesday. Definitely not making tacos though, girl. Your girl is making chicken enchiladas. Y'all with me on that? Y'all got to be with me on that. But let me get into this reading because my ancestors, your ancestors, our spirit guides, and loved ones are in the room, and the Most High is definitely putting out these messages today. So let me get my crystals. Let me clear this energy up real quick because I'm real giddy. Like somebody gotta get me situated here. So let me go through the significance first, because before I even start this reading, I usually rush into readings because I just be so hyped and I be ready to go. But sometimes you just have to stop and sit, just be quiet for a minute. And I don't have a problem with doing that. Sometimes I be like a little kid, ADHD, just let's go. So let's go over the things that can be significant. And before I get started, this will resonate with whom it's supposed to resonate with, y'all. Because I don't like to go back and forth on this internet with folks that be jumping on here, my energy, and be like, I don't know what you're talking about. My ancestors ain't your ancestors. Then, okay. You know, that's the whole point of the universe right now. Everybody wants to be so separated. When you finally realize that we are all one, it would be so much better, because then you can get those things that I can get and that others like me can get, because manifestations isn't just for one singular person, it's for all of us. Don't know why that needed to be said, because it really isn't written down, but meditation could be significant to some of you guys. So somebody needs to be working on their seven chakras, your root chakra, their crown chakra, something with the sacral chakra. These last few days, I promise you, it's been like volatile for me. As I'm going through this shift, I felt very nauseated. And no, homegirl is not pregnant. 49 years young, we're not doing that. My kids are grown. So I'm saying it's been a shift within the universe, and I could feel it. It's been a lot. It's been heavy on the emotional side, heavy on the trying to be still, stay quiet, stay in my lane type general message. Yeah. So meditation is definitely significant. Horses are significant. The ocean is significant. And I visualize somebody actually standing near the ocean while crying. So they might have just been out there releasing, meditating, or really just experiencing something so heavy that they were taking it to the water gods, in my opinion. Trees could be significant, and not just any type of tree, but the fall leaves of a tree, like the oranges and the bird, is it like a burnt orange where it get like red and it kind of look burgundy, that type of tree leaves then. So the fall season could be significant, and I ended up picking up on 3 wasps. So wasps could be significant here too, with also monarch butterflies, but butterflies in general, but monarchs are really coming out heavily. I did see some blue butterflies in images, but an air bloom could be significant. Clouds could be significant. A beautiful smile, just watching someone smile, could be significant. Somebody is having interviews. There are relationships, people interconnecting, healing relationship wounds. New circles are coming up, so you can actually be seeing a circle or people in circles. I did say conference room meetings, circular table or oval table with a lot of people around it. It could be a cult. That could be significant. Dating outside your race could be significant. Finding your soulmate could be significant. A valid suit and tie. Somebody's wearing a valid suit and tie. I did pick up on that. A violin could be significant. Elevator music in the elevator could be significant. Your mother could be significant right now. Learning, redoing passwords could be significant. I did visualize a person winning the getting the exact 6 numbers correct on the Illinois Powerball ticket. So that's very significant here. I also visualize someone winning that same very ticket, all 6 of them on the Mega Millions. So all 6 numbers match. So yeah, congratulations. I also picked up on somebody remotely viewing someone has that skill where they're remote viewing something, and it's very significant. Yeah, pay attention to that. A protection bubble has been put over a lot of you. It's the protection bubble activation has happened for some of you. You're on a clear and precise path right now, and the number 666, the number 888, the number 616, the number 818, and the number 66 could be significant. And I want to make sure I got everything, because once I get into this reading, I'm not going to be able to stop, and I know it's just going to take me so many places. So you have major changes coming in. Your life is definitely about to look like a dream life, a dream, a vision that you had, a vision you envisioned yourself in this life. And I feel like whoever you are, you're walking down like the streets of either Rome, because I did not say Rome, but New York, Chicago, Arizona, California, Spain, maybe it's Spain, and Egypt came up, and you're just carrying the bags. You're generally just happy, you're smiling, and all these things are, it feels like you're just in your own lane. Your brain is like activated, but it's not at a conscious mind or a state of mind of worry. It's not in that state of mind. It's like you don't have earphones on, but you hear music, you're dancing, and there's, you can hear it, no one else can see it. Yeah, like you're standing strong in your confidence. And because you went through so much emotional healing, I feel like you did all the teamwork with your spirit guides and your ancestors and your loved ones in the other room. And it's just about having that feeling of freedom, free from the stresses of daily things. So this is a person who has definitely came into quite a bit of wealth. And not only are you like generating this aura about you, but it's a sense of, like I said, freedom and forgiveness and all this actual just calm. It's so calming. You're so calm, and you're beautiful, and you're giving, and you're relaxed, and you have things to do. Like, I feel like you came from a mindset, you came from a place of stress and worry. So getting to this place, not only, I don't feel like it had to humble you, because you already knew what it was going to take to get there. And you were already humble in your endeavors when things were even just, what I want to say here, like when you had that other life, you were okay with it. You were accepting of it, not in a sense that that's where you wanted to stay, but you always knew that gratitude in any situation was going to get you to this better situation, this new location, this new timeline, this new mental. So I feel like you're just one of those people who are really cool, calm, and collective, and you kind of can sit back and really relate to any and everyone because you've experienced almost any and everything. So this is your time. All right, let's get this message out. Or was that the message, Spirit? I feel like whoever you are, you have so much compassion, and you embrace others, and you see the differences in them. So you accept your own imperfections in other people, and you're coming along really strong now, because it feels like to me like you're finally putting things to work in the way that you want to see them work, in the atmosphere and what you want to live. I see you following up and helping a lot of people. I feel like you definitely are one of these people who started a mission about, helping the homeless. But I think you're really focused, on both the homeless and kids, these new children. So I feel like, and when I say new children, it's because their world is different than ours, and they're kind of in the world in the era where education is kind of going backwards and it's going out the door, and they're no longer intrigued by it. So I do see you starting some type of foundation or investing in something where these children are going to be able to get that milestone that they could not get from public education, because we know the world's going to shit, and public education is ran by a bunch of idiots that only want to see children fail and become robots in a blue collar world. So you're changing that effect on them. You're going to give these individuals, and I want to say they're handpicked by the spirit guides, your ancestors, the Most High, your loved ones from the other side, because these particular kids have gifts within them that you're going to help activate with a group of other like-minded people. So like I said, a cult earlier in this discretion, but not in the sense of follow me, but I'm here to help you help yourself so that in the future you do the same thing for others, and we all activate each other and we get each other out there. Because I heard earlier, the game has always been sold to us, not told to us. So in this event, we are giving what they've sold to generations of us out for free. And within this guideline, this institution, because this is very private, and it's not that we're only picking some, we're picking all, but we have to get the higher fews in there first that have the higher senses and gifts together, so that we have that protective line first, and then we go out and we get the rest, and we make those schools pop up all over the planet. And I'm sorry, it probably will be a secret society, because we have to protect them and we have to protect ourselves from our government. So I'm thinking that's what that protection bubble activation meant. So these are highly protected, gifted, highly organized people with all the good senses and fully activated chakras. So yeah, I feel like it's a mantra coming through my mind right now. Like, these things are all paid for possibly by the person I described first, are definitely well invested in by that person. So as you're walking down the street in New York, Rome, Spain, Chicago, New York, Arizona, maybe California, and Egypt, these are all the places you have these place settings at. And I'm going to be real clear that I want to make sure I don't mark too many things, but we're embracing the joy in this. We're embracing the upcoming of this. We're embracing the change that this is going to bring, and how we're going to really all come together as one and heal the nation as one. So this emotional healing, trauma healing, all of these things, once it's done, is going to cause a significant burst into the atmosphere, because if everyone is working together collaboratively to heal the world, then that changes the standards of which we will accept. It definitely changes how these politicians, if you will yeah, I'm going to say it without saying it, but if I can't control their minds, what control do I have? And my ancestors are very powerful with making sure I utilize my words correctly. I remember in the beginning when I first started these videos, I couldn't find my words. And the sad part about that was, for me at the very beginning, is as a child, I was very into the dictionary. And I would love to write those words over and over again, on top of making sure I understood exactly what those words meant. It's very interesting how downloads can articulate the one person. If you're a person who receives a lot of downloads, I know you look at yourself in the mirror like I do every day and be like, where did that come from? So I'm going to give you a little insight on that. When you're the original A.I, nothing can stop you. Okay. I do want to hit on some signs here, because I know we got the air signs, the earth signs, the fire signs, and the water signs. Please be very aware that there's another sign out there. And I'm going to say Orpheus, something like that. I think a few people fall between those guidelines. Something about the 13th month. You're going to have to look that up. I won't be able to really guide you there right now in this video. And there's more than a handful of you. I'm currently acknowledging that I am one, and if you are, because I went with Sagittarius for the month of December because that's where it fell. But the gifts, you can know by your gifts. If you're a rising, if you're the whole thing, your gifts, you're going to have more than one. Intuitively more than one, and I have a lot. And that's why I feel like a full wave of energy coming towards me, because I feel like I have to say what I need to say, And I can feel like the spiritual attack. So I'm definitely holding tight to this, because there's going to be someone out there that's going to take this message and make it go viral because they understood what they said, and they know that I found my community, and now my community can find me. And likewise, we will interact. All right, pearls could be significant. Seashells could be significant. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people meeting by the ocean, because it's the one place we can all go and visit with the water gods while activating more of these gifts. Funding is coming up. I feel like this project is fully funded already. There were some doctors, a psychologist, a psychiatrist. There's some doctors, melanated doctors out there that's got this in the works. There are others, and yeah, there are others. It's not just about melanation. There's an activation code in others. Everybody has a line. Just know it's no one's higher than the other. It's just that everyone has a thing that they do. So you'll know what you're assigned to do. You'll know your purpose. Whew, they're messing with my voice. I felt like I was holding my breath underwater while saying that. So someone could definitely be swimming right now, or just relieved that I finally put this message out. One of the two things are happening. But as I told you, two things could be happening at the very same time. Like, I know I'm being attacked spiritually. There are others out there that aren't for the best of us, because they want to hoard those gifts and they don't want us fully activated. Know that they do exist here. I don't know knowing why I'm closing my eyes, but I feel like maybe I'm remotely viewing them right now, because we're more powerful than them on every platform. All right, so I was guided to say, sometimes when things are encountering you, please try to react out of love and positivity, and know that this too shall pass. So that's really relevant to me, because I'm usually driving and having road rage and I just take a step back before I go completely left field and go crazy on people, because they pull that type of energy out of you. That's what they want. They need things to go so horribly wrong so that you'll react. Stop reacting. Stop letting them harvest things that don't belong to them. Yes, I know it could be draining, but you'd rather take a nap than to take 10 steps back from your dreams, from the world, from your universe, from your manifestations, from your alchemized situation. I'm going to leave it here, only because I feel, I still got to do things today that already requires a lot of my energy. I do. I love y'all. I love y'all a lot. I can hear my others, yeah. We talk yeah. Okay. That's enough said. Utilize those skills a lot more when we're thinking of master plans, so that you're not usually moving your lips, because they can read your lips. Also, thank you to everyone out there that, cashed app and, sent emails, well wishes, helped me manifest this new phone. Because, baby, I wasn't able to go live. These recordings was stopping in the last phone. And when I tell you that phone that I thought was broken is working perfectly fine right now. Cash App is always going to be Butterfly Goddess 888 for a reason. But I kid you not, that phone is working perfectly. I love y'all.